Welcome back. In the previous part, we hit a stumbling block. We need to get our Trailblaze level up. But it did open up a few more options for us to go look at in order to do that. So, let's have a look at the messages here. Rocky. Lay, are you alright? Why don't you text back? Who's Lay? Oh, sorry. But whoever is reading this, please tell Lay when you meet her that Rocky will be waiting for her at the space station. So who's Lay? To where? To the faint star. Well, let's go have a look at that. Over there, okay. We need to get a few more quests done though, because we're...
Wanna go take some pictures?
No. What did we need to carry on? Assignments is not what I'm looking for. It's missions what I'm after, isn't it? Yeah, we need 14 and we're at 13 at the moment, so we need a few more things to get done here before we can continue. Simple enough, though. Simple enough. Right, so where? There you are. Bernard. Should I make it witty? Nah, maybe sentimental is better. Elegance? Well, I probably shouldn't use idioms in a poem. Should I use dark silk or white gown here? Ugh. It's hurting my brain. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just writing a poem. Can't you see the drafts on the desk? Oh, your interruption reminds me. How come Leslie still hasn't replied to my letters after all those poems I sent her? Who is Leslie? Oh, Leslie is a prominent researcher in the Department of Insight. The only scholar who has visited the abundant segmentum this amber era. You sure she has time for you? Of course she does. Ever since Leslie left, we've been communicating on and off through the Galaxy Airwave Repeater. Otherwise known as GAR. She will never ignore me even though we are tens of thousands of light years away. This is the only time she hasn't replied to me. I confessed my love for her in my last letter. I usually just talk to her about the types of rocks and mud we see in Department of Galactic Geography. Brat. Show some respect to your own discipline, will you? I really don't understand why Leslie stopped answering me after I confessed my love for her. You don't? We used to chat about a lot of things. From which of the 100 eon instruments in the Department of Insight requires Gun's beard to... And about how to use astro rods to examine the quality of soil, thus determining the rise and fall of inhabitants on the planet. I like that, bro, you're very romantic. I don't want to say, like, it's not necessarily rejection. She could just be shocked. Like, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends how long ago this was. We'll go with the bro, you are very romantic, though. So this is romantic. Then we had even more romantic discussions. During the communication where I confessed my love, she told me about a spectacular starquake. Think about it. A star died. Most people would try to hide, but not my Leslie. Not only did she get first-hand observational data, she even saved a galaxy hitchhiker whom almost died. You have no idea how happy she sounded in her reply. Even the airwave repeater signal was cheerful. Whenever I receive a reply from her, I can't help but picture the smile on her face, and I'd carve it on a rock. Before the Legion invasion, I had a bunch of rocks all lined up in a row on my desk. Unfortunately, they went missing in the chaos. Reckless romance. It's detrimental to your research. Anyway, there is no sign that she's going to reject me. If I don't receive her reply within the usual time frame, it means there must be something wrong with the Galaxy Airwave Repeater. In my investigation, I found out that a group of Legion monsters occupied the area where the signals are transmitted. Can you help me find out what happened? Can you help me find out what happened to the airwave repeater? My master wouldn't let me go. Don't help him. All he thinks about is the airwave repeater. He hasn't done any proper work for more than 10 days. Shame on you. So if you solve this problem, he'll get back to work. Simple. I'll help you. Nice. Don't listen to my master. If you have the time to listen to him, you would have found the galaxy airwave repeater already. Listen, the airwave repeater is next to the disposal site. It is a massive warehouse for storing discarded curios. If you can resume our communication, I promise I'll reward you by inviting you to be our bridesmaid. Oh, lovely. Oh, there's a thing there. We'll have that. Lay, oh my lay, how did I fall so deeply in love with you? Your white skirt, it's like a landed wild dove, tugging at my heart unknowingly. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I won't be reading all these, mate. You've read the poems I sent Leslie. What do you think? They are pretty cringy. They stink. Don't mind, my master. These poems speak my mind. You don't look like those dual researchers around the space station. I'm sure you'd understand how I feel. They are just cringy. What? You share the same view as my master? Looks like writing poems is too hard for a rough fellow like me. But just like what I said, it doesn't matter how these poems are. First, I need to be able to send them out. So please help me fix the repeater. But of course. Right, so let's go from here and navigate, because then it'll put us in the exact right spot. And over here. Error. Abnormal route. Detachment protection activated. Detected. Ultra nickel parts missing. Ultra nickel parts. This airwave repeater is quite old. Luckily, it's right next to the disposal site where discarded curios are stored. Maybe I can find some spare parts. Oh, in here. Okay. I've been in here already. As you can tell. We'll just run on through. Quickly. Ultra nickel part. I still need to activate one of these though to get across. Change blue to orange. Thinking with portals. Because of the blue and orange. Blue and orange. There we go. Lovely. Use the parts to fix the damaged repeater. Airwave is online. Transmitting airwave has not been detected. If needed, please select the historical signal decoding record that you wish to review. Can view? I have no idea. Present? Rocky, how silly of you. Of course I understand what you mean. As for my answer, record is damaged. Oh! End of historical record lookup. Airwave transmission has not been detected. Why was the recording damaged here? Cannot identify. Lifeform emotional fluctuation detected. Warning, you have entered the full surveillance area of the space station. Please do not conduct any inappropriate behavior toward the repeater. Airwave is offline. Key record is damaged. Full surveillance area. Better check the surveillance in the monitoring room. It looks like someone has done something to the repeater. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's go there now. No, I wanted that. Because it was selecting it, I've deselected it as a quest now that we're doing. So let's actually... Mission targeted again. Hello? Bubbles are floating in the air with a colourful glow gliding on the surface. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. You're sure you saw a red sun descending into the snowy mountains and a girl in a robe falling under the tip of a sword. I've even heard someone softly laughing. Everything is real and it is not your imagination. Touch the bubble. You extend your arm and your fingertip stops extremely close to the bubble. Nothing happens. Perhaps you should ask for more info from someone who knows what it is. Hello, authentication. Passed. Please choose the surveillance area you want to review. Storage zone safe zone? Isn't that March 7th and Denghang? They look like they were in a hurry to do something. Forget it, the most important thing is to find the surveillance record of the repeater. Base zone. Let's just find what we're after. Please choose the surveillance area you want to review. Disposal site. Found it at last. Bernard. The camera only captured the image of a blurry figure from behind. It looks like Bernard. I understand now. Operation ended. Goodbye. It was Bernard. Now that I know who it is, let's confront him and find out the truth. Indeed. Anything else in here before I leave? Doesn't seem like it. Let's head on back. I'll pay attention this time.
Wanna go take some pictures?
It's my fault I keep accidentally unfollowing the quest because I'm not paying attention, I don't know what you're talking about. Young people should spend more time studying instead of wandering around. It's been captured by the security footage, mate. It looks like you fixed the machine. Indeed. Triple dot. Thanks to you kids, I am worried to death. I damaged the record for Rocky's own good. He's forgotten his research because of that Leslie, not to mention, you have no idea what's happening right now. Leslie. Did she say yes? Yes, she said yes. But they can't be together. If you think I am the one being difficult here, you are wrong. Don't get ahead of yourself. Explain yourself then. They can't be together. They will never be together. You know why? No, you don't. People rarely understand what a starquake means. With proper protection, a starquake will not cause physical damage to humans. However, the gravitational collapse caused by a starquake will severely change the space-time curvature of the segmentum. For example, the time in Leslie's segmentum was once a straight line like ours, but now it has been pressed into a huge canyon by gravity. Oh. Clearly a curve is always longer than a straight line. Therefore, the time curve of her segmentum is going to cover several times the length when converted to our timeline. Do you even know what that means? The flow of time will be different. It means the velocity of our time is different from hers. Since the starquake, the temporal difference between Leslie's and ours will gradually increase. It is possible that the time it takes for her reply to arrive will change from 1 month to a year, and maybe even 10 years. This isn't just about her message, but everything she does. Until she leaves that abnormal gravity environment, every month she spends in the galaxy will equal decades for us. Let's say if Rocky, including us, is living at a point called the present, then in comparison, Leslie, she is living in the future. I used to be a young man once. In my opinion, not being able to be with someone you love is even more cruel than being rejected. At least tell him. And then what? After knowing the truth, Rocky will have to wait 10 times longer for a message that should have arrived right away. He would have to live in this lonely presence and wait for the future containing Leslie to finally come to him. But how much time can he spend waiting? Maybe Leslie will finally return to the space station when he is old and decrepit like me. But the flow of time for her is so slow. Maybe at that time she will still be as young as she is today. When that time comes, how are they going to be together? We may transcend space, but time is beyond our reach. You're way too young. You don't understand. Things that require a lot of waiting don't usually end up well. Now, he will never give up if he doesn't know the truth. That's true. Naive kids. At first I thought if I damaged the record, take away the parts and blame everything on the monsters, I could keep Rocky in the hope that one day the repeater will be repaired. Now, since you have found out, the decision is up to you. I have 2 signal logs I copied from the repeater, red and blue. The red log contains Leslie's real reply, including the truth about the Starquake. To be honest, even I can't imagine what Rocky will do after finding out the truth, given how impulsive he is. He's probably going to go to the Starquake. The blue log is forged, in which Leslie refuses Rocky. Don't think about this as cruel. This way Rocky won't have to wait for her reply in the future. He can just move on with his life. Let's call these the red truth and the blue lie. It's up to you to decide which one you want to give him. Take them and give it some thought. Rocky is waiting for your news. I'm gonna tell him. It just seems appropriate. Like, man, let him make up his mind. He may give it all up and go live with her. It's another one of those memory bubbles. I just feel like he's heading off. Another one there. Yeah, he's heading off to go meet her, surely. Bro, you're back! While you were away, I wrote another poem called Praise Leslie. Did you fix the repeater? I see you are holding decoded backups. Which one is for me? Wait, I was going to say, which one was the truth again? The red truth. You seem hesitant. Are you sure the red one is for me? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll read it now. Thank you, bro. After some time. Can't believe it. Leslie said yes, but the Starquake. I can't get my head around this. So because of the gravitational effect of the Starquake, every month she spends in her time will be decades for me. Am I going to be as old as my master when she's back? Is my interpretation correct? Tutka, help me take a look. I'm a bit slow. Is that what she means? I think so. She has gone to the future, and I am left in the present. Is this what happened? No! Like, she's not gone to the future. Her time is just slowed down drastically. You can head there right now, somehow, and you'll be roughly in the same time frame as her. Your time will be slowed down as well, though. But you have a chance. You just need to get there. The decades I spend thinking about her will only be a fleeting moment for her, right? Who would have thought that even time can be so unfair? Triple dot. I guess it's unrealistic to hope that she will come back. Even if she travels for months and crosses light years, I will have become an old man in my time. Spending my whole life waiting for someone and enduring endless longing and loneliness. Come on, bro, do you really think I'm that naive? Of course I'm not going to wait for her. I won't. That was unexpected. I am not going to wait for her. You're going to go to her. Come on, mate, come on. But I can go after her. I am going to chase after time. Since her time-space curve has become a canyon, wouldn't it be better for me to travel past this canyon instead of waiting for her to come back? Yeah. Maybe it will take me 10 years to find her, who has only spent a month. But once I do that, our time will be synchronized. It's better than sitting here and doing nothing. Go, mate. Go chase it. Don't you agree? Yes. No. No matter what you think, Twitter guy, I've decided. I agree, mate. Don't worry. I should inform my master as soon as possible. Pack my things and set off on my journey to find Leslie. I'm already tired of this place. As a member of the Herta Department of Galactic Geography, I haven't even seen the real galaxy. Isn't it embarrassing? You know, you should send her a message to ask where she is. That would help. Because while you're searching, the message may come back and boom, you know exactly where she is. I'm sure you are just curious as I am about the scenery in deep space. What resides in the deep space? Spectacular wonders, enigmatic dangers, and the woman I am chasing after. When I find Leslie one day, I will come back and tell you everything I witnessed on my journey. But then, I will invite you to be our bridesmaid, don't you forget it. Well, this poem is for you. Goodbye, my friend. Darkness is gathering in the distance, using cruel methods. To dissect time, petals inquiring for love are falling. Like the ticking chimes in an infinite time and space, we have no choice but to slide into the shivering calamities of the universe as if sliding down a slope into dusk. And with that, the stars continue their enjoyment above as the elegant smiles fill the way forward. Oh, that one was quite nice. Bye, Herta. Darkness is gathering... Oh, that's the same thing. It's called Bye, Herta. I really like that quest. Especially because the solution was like, yeah, just go after her, mate. Just go after her. Right, so let's watch what other message we got. We got one from Asta and Crackup Conk. Let's see here. We did have something else, did we not? That we could do? I went to inventory, not that. Because we had this, didn't we? Simulated Universe and Calyx. Let's go do a few Calyxes. So, 16. Let's try doing many waves. With you guys. And we'll just play it out, let it auto, see what happens. See if the waves make much of a difference. Maybe it's just to save time.
Rules are made to be broken.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Watch this awesome move.
Obviously, it'd be more difficult because if they attack you, your health is going to drop and that would continue to the next battle, the next wave. But generally, this should be quite easy, right? I think it was a correct choice to have auto battle and turbo one, essentially, in this game.
Rules are made to be broken.
Because turn-based is very, 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 very good when you're actually doing bosses or interesting fights. It's like, yeah, enjoy it a lot. But when you're going off to do random things like this, it just doesn't have that pull that I feel action games like Genshin do.
Rules are made to be
So just
broken.
having it as an option to just do this, yeah, that to me feels like the correct choice. Just like, yeah, of course. You still need to have like your correct setup for your group and stuff like that to ensure you can get through it.
Try that again.
So obviously right now we are 1,000 cuts, Sunstorm.
Is but a vision. Break.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Like,
Rules are made to be
I'm
broken.
really liking this game. I really am. Like some of the design choices are very cool. They brought like the best of Honkai, the best of Genshin, and added it to this other idea they had, and that was really cool. One more time. The fact you can just go straight back into it as well. Obviously, you know, this being essentially a domain, equating it to Genshin. We can only do this so many times, but it is cool. I want to see if I can get my Trailblaze up to level 15, though. Before we continue. Because I need 14, but I want 15 because there's other things like leveling up, ascending.
You can't run.
We can get some more pulls going on. These things are what I want, really. Before we continue. What wave are we on? Yeah, there we go. There we go.
The sanctuary is but a
Obviously, in future, I won't show this, just so you know. But just know I'll be doing it daily from here on.
Rules are made to be broken.
Because we're at the point now where it's like, yeah, I need to get my Trailblaze level up. Gotta focus on that where I can. I wonder if...
Watch this awesome move.
I mean, they've got the equivalent of world levels from Genshin.
Time.
So I'm just wondering if they have the Ascension quests. Was that what they were called?
Is but a vision.
Because I honestly can't remember what they were called now.
Here.
Hopefully they do, because I enjoyed them. It was like a test of how well you could do things.
I'm okay. Try that again.
And I hope they bring that back here, because that was cool.
Phew.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
We won't do this again after this, by the way. At least not in the video.
Is but a vision. Break.
Here.
We're just seeing it play out as we have a little discussion. How's everyone else enjoying the game out there, by the way?
Watch this awesome move.
Like, for me, it's just very, very, very good. There we go. And we'll exit on that one. Ooh, so what rank did we get now? Okay, so now I can do that. So we did at least get 14 there. You can remote control the Omni Synthesizer with your phone to rapidly synthesize materials. Open the phone. Enter the Omni Synthesizer screen. Oh! Now I see this, I know what it is. Use the Omni Synthesizer to create various consumables. This area here will display the respective materials needed to synthesize consumables. Select and synthesize a consumable. Just do that. Make some deep fried rice. Da, 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 da. Press to switch to material exchange. The Omni Synthesizer can also obtain specific materials through exchange. Different raw materials can be exchanged. Okay. We'll go with you because we've got so many of you. Synthesize. Oh, alright, decent. Nice to know that exists. So what are we? We are 14, partway through 14. Let's get the achievements here. Because that's that sorted. Got you done, we got you done. I missed that one. There we go. Cool. Ooh. We don't need to get any more activity because we're at the 500, so we're just done there. We're just done there for the daily activity. Still need to see about the simulated universe again. Ooh, look at the reward. It's kind of cool. Send any character, can't do that yet. I don't even know what a relic set is. Okay. We've got the nameless honor. Okay, that's that sorted. So close to getting Trailblaze to level 15 now. Really am. So, let's pick up another one of them. And have a look at our warp now. We'll use that. Oh, hello, we got a Hook. She's adorable. I love her hat. Let's have a look at the characters then. Hook then. No, it doesn't go off that way. Okay. Hook is fire-based. Destruction. So let's give her an appropriate light cone. Like, these are the only ones I've got, really, so I'm going to have to go with that, really, aren't I? That's it. There we go. Let's have a look at your skill. Your ultimate, mainly. Deals ice damage. No, that's the wrong... That's March! I was like, hold on. Details. Ultimate. Deals fire damage equal to 240% of Hook's attack to a single enemy. After using ultimate, the next skill to be used is enhanced, which deals damage to a single enemy and enemies adjacent to it. You know, let's have a little play around with Hook. What do you mean? Oh, no. It's because I pressed the add materials again. So, we've got you to 20 now. What I'm thinking is... team setup. Dan. Change him over to Hook. There we go. Look at the big claw she has. It's amazing. It's amazing. Right, so what we're going to do is end this part here. In the next part, I would have done another one of these, and hopefully I'll be level 15. So we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.